Hi everybody, welcome to the video. I am VRhotlaps and I'm going to be telling you an origin story. So today we are in the Renault 4 GTL. This version was from 1985. It was a 1.1 litre inline 4 33 brake horsepower engine capable of 78 miles per hour. The Renault 4 was an economy car built by the French company from 1961 to 1994. It was Renault's response to the 1948 Citroën 2CV. 13 years was how much time they needed, with the usual French protesting, roadblocks, blah blah blah. But it was that time that they needed to review and improve upon the design flaws of the 2CV. So, the Renault, the origin story, well, it was first marketed as a short estate or a wagon, but its minimal rear overhang and its top hinged single piece tailgate made it the world's first mass produced hatchback car, as well as the first time Renault had used a front wheel drive layout in a family car. When first released, it was at a time of growing prosperity and surging car ownership in France. The first million cars were produced by the 1st of February 1966, less than 4.5 years after launch, and 8 million were built in total. So, there we have it, the origin story of the humble hatchback car, perfected by the Germans to make them hot hatches with the Golf Mark 1. We all know that the Golf GTI Mark 1 is the daddy, but you're looking at the granddaddy. Yes, it all comes from here. And if you're wondering about the origin story, the SuperVillainy, don't forget Renaults have a history of being in the James Bond franchise. Have a little look at this just to refresh your memory. Incidentally, with the Renault 11 in the James Bond clip, the fuel tank was actually at the back of the car, so when it was cut in half like that, there should have either been a fiery explosion or it should have just immediately spluttered to a halt because no fuel. Just, oversight. So how do we come up with the Renault 4? Well, we had company and he cannot drive but saw my sim rig and wanted to have a go. I kept him with manual shifting on the paddles behind the steering wheel, and once he'd kind of got his head around that, he was flying. But it meant that I didn't want to give him anything too leery because he wouldn't be able to handle a muscle car beast or a racing car. So the Renault 4 seemed appropriate, and it just happened that once I started diving into its history, it was actually a rather interesting little car. As we've already had James Bond on the video, we shall protect my friend's identity and just refer to them as Mr. Bond. The conversation roughly went like this. "Ah, Mr. Bond, we meet again. You think you want to be a racing driver? Well, come, Mr. Bond, don't be coy with me. Let's see if you has what it takes." So that's exactly how the conversation went. For a non-driver, he did okay. He started off in the 130s, but I slowly coached him into him having aspirations of a 125, and I knew we could get him to do that once we sort of got him around the corners. So anyway, the lap times from him, the superhero, for me, the professional sim racing driver, I suppose. It's up at the end. I've had a lot of fun making this video, so it's all good. Here's a little preview of what we got coming up next week. Coming next week. A choice must be made. Gazoo Racing Cup, Round 4. So next week, Subaru or Toyota? It's the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup Round 4. As you can see, my local rankings, I am number 1. Numero uno, baby. The choice is this. We have the Subaru WRX Group 4, which is a 2 litre flat 4 turbocharged four-wheel drive monster with 377 brake horsepower. Or we have the Toyota GR Supra race car, a 3-litre inline 6 with single twin scroll turbocharger, I don't know what that means, 394 brake horsepower, front engined, rear wheel drive. That's the video. Thank you for watching. I've enjoyed making it. Look forward to reading any comments. Take care. See you soon. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. All the help we get is greatly appreciated. Hopefully we can grow together. Be good, stay cool, bye bye. Or we have the Toyota GR Supra race car. It's a 3-litre inline 6. Damn fucking delay.